Hello and welcome to SnackTube. So I'm back on the wagon now over on SnackTube, back on the diet wagon, I should say. So today I'm going to be having ourselves a calorie counted meal from ASDA. Today we've got the ASDA calorie counted cottage pie. So ASDA has this range of calorie counted ready meals, if you will, and yeah, as you can see from the package there, it says it's less than 3% fat. So the calories are very clearly marked on the box to give you the idea that obviously it's very low in calories. There's a good different amount of things in the range. I've already reviewed one thing on the channel. I believe it was a chicken pot pie. If that video hasn't gone up yet, then I reviewed it and uploaded the video after this one, but I'm pretty sure I've uploaded it already. So yeah, that was okay. So I thought I would try another one. I thought I'd try the cottage pie because this is closer to something that I actually do enjoy normally anyway. So this is the ASDA calorie counted cottage pie. I believe it was £1 or maybe just over £1 in the freezer section of ASDA. And there's lots of different things in the range. They do some sort of pasta ones and some other stuff. I'm going to try a fair few of them on the channel. They've got some more expensive ones as well, sort of like curry type things and like stir fries and shit, which are a bit more expensive, a bit more complicated, not just ones you just bung straight in the microwave, and maybe a few other things. But I'll you know, at the end of the day, we're here to try everything, and if we can get through every food on the planet and try it on this channel at some point in my life, then my goal will be achieved. Our lifetime goals will be achieved, and I can quit. But until that day, you're stuck with me. So 243 calories for one meal, that's really low. That is not a lot. You know, your daily recommended intake is 2,000 calories. Some people think it's 2,500 for a man, but it isn't really. I mean, it mostly really just, it varies for every single person. It really is just purely dependent on how tall you are, how old you are, that kind of thing. 2,000 calories is what a healthy person, male or female, of average height should be eating. So 243 calories is about an eighth of your calories. So for one meal, that's decent. If you're looking to lose weight but fill yourself up, you know, not having to starve yourself, then that's probably what you're looking for. So what is this? It's the cottage pie. It's minced beef and vegetables with our potato, sweet potato and carrot topping. So a mixture of things on the topping there. Sweet potato and carrot to bring the calories down a wee bit, because potato, normal sort of white potatoes or whatever, or brown potatoes, are pretty high in calories, which is why they're so tasty. So this is one of your 5 a day, only one of your 5 a day, although it's fairly big, so I would have thought it was more, but there you go. High in protein. So each oven baked pack, I don't know if microwaving it, how that changes the nutrients in it. It's maybe something to research, but I always microwave these things. I never do them in the oven. This is maybe one that could benefit from going in the oven because it is a cottage pie, and with any kind of cottage pie or shepherd's pie, you want to put it in the oven so that the potato on the top goes nice and crispy, nice and crunchy, which this hasn't because I've done it in the microwave, so it's not gone crunchy, but should hopefully still taste nice. So each oven baked pack contains 243 calories, 12% of your daily caloric intake, which is not bad. So it'd be quite good for a lunch or a late dinner if you're just getting hit one late from work or something. 4.8 grams of fat, 7%. Saturates, 2.2 grams, which is 11%, which is quite low for saturates. Sugar, 7.5 grams, 8%. It is quite high in salt, 23%. I find with a lot of these things where the calories are low, the salt is usually fairly high. I'm assuming to make up for the flavour, because you need salt to enhance flavour, and fat gives a lot of flavour as well. So if you're low on fat, you need to have high in salt. If you're high on fat, you don't need to have as much salt. So they kind of balance each other out that way. And I think I would rather eat more salt than more fat, because it's, well, our goal is to lose weight. Although salt makes you retain water, so it's a balancing act, isn't it? But I'm not going to not have any flavour with my food. So quite good. I like the box because it's got like this view. So if you want to stack it on the shelf that way, you can. Or it's got this view. So if you want to stack it that way, you can. That's a better view, I think, because it gives you the bigger picture of the actual meal. So that's quite a good thumbnail, actually. I doubt that'll be the thumbnail. I literally just pick one of the 3 that pops up when I upload it to YouTube, so I doubt that'll come up. But yeah, it sounds quite nice. What are our actual ingredients? Are they on here somewhere? Here we are. So potato, sweet potato and carrot mash. It's 51%, so half of this is the mash that you've got on the top. Water, dry potato, carrots, sweet potato. It is mostly normal potato rather than sweet potato or carrots, so there you go. Whey powder, salt, casein, I don't know what that is. Milk, water, cooked minced beef. 11% of it is actually the minced beef, so it's not a lot of mince in there. 5% carrots, 4% onion, 3% peas, tomato puree, tomatoes, yeast extract, caramelized sugar syrup, garlic puree, sugar, beef bouillon, which is beef stock with stuff in it. Yeah, black pepper, blah 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 blah, all the spices and stuff like that. So fairly straightforward. This in the oven would take you 35 minutes if you wanted to do it in the oven. I would say maybe worth doing it in the oven if you have the time. For me, I did this in the microwave. That took me 10 minutes. Well, I should have done it for 11.5 minutes since it was a 700 watt microwave, but it looks okay. It should be fine. Yeah, so that was it. 10 minutes in the oven. Boom. It's been in my freezer for a while. So thought I'd try this today because I had a pretty big lunch today. It was really, really nice. I had a nice big fry up, which you might hear me say more than once on here because I like a fry up, I'm not going to lie. But I have to make sure that if I have a fry up for lunch or for breakfast, I need to do this for my dinner, because if I go and have more than that for my dinner, I'm going to go over my calories. So that's it. Yeah, now I'll show you. If I lift it up to you, you're not really going to get a good view of it because it's in a container. But as you can see, I'm planning on filling myself up here. So I've made myself a nice, big, hefty salad to go with it. I had all this lettuce left over. I bought a bag of salad so I could make a sandwich with some lettuce in it. Turns out that's a lot more salad than you need for a sandwich. So I've got tons left over. So I figured I would just have that with this because that'll help fill me up. And there's some pickles in there and some jalapenos and some banana peppers. That's how I make a salad. It's just some lettuce covered in mayo and some pickles. That's a salad for me. Quite frankly, that'll do. You know, I'll enjoy it that way. And that yeah, I should maybe show you the actual thing. So that's it. That's the cottage pie there. As you can see, I haven't baked it, so the mash on top is sort of just solid. Well, just a gloopy substance, and there's the bit that I took out to take a picture. As you can see, very, very thin layer, the mince. So I think we should just give it the old taste test now and see how we get on. So I'd like to get this video done because the Liverpool game's on just now and I'm missing it. So this is the calorie counted ASDA's less than 3% fat cottage pie. Time for the old taste test. Ooh, look, there's a pea in there. See if I can get more of the mince. Well, you know, as far as microwave cottage pies go, I have had better. Definitely have had better. It's a decent sized portion. The calories are low on it, which is what we're looking for. So I can't fault the size of the portion. I can't fault the amount of calories. Flavour wise, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. The mash on the top is good. I would prefer it to be a bit crispy, but we can't have it all for doing them in the microwave. The mash is nice because it tastes mostly like the potato. The carrot in there gives it a little bit of sweetness, which is quite nice. The sweet potato as well helps to give it a bit of extra flavour without having to add, you know, cream or milk or anything like that. So it's quite sweet. It's quite nice. My main criticism is that if you look at that's sort of a whole layer. It's very thin. There's not a lot of the filling, not a lot of the mince and the gravy. So yeah, it's actually quite dry for a cottage pie, which is weird. There's really not a lot of the filling there, which lets it down somewhat, because that's the best bit of a cottage pie. ASDA do an own brand, ASDA Smart Price cottage pie, which is, I believe, about 350 calories. So for something like an extra 100 calories more, you can get a cottage pie which is nicer than this, and has a lot more of the filling in it. So I would probably just go with that instead of this in the future. But it's not bad. If you are genuinely looking for something just on the low calorie side, I would say it's worth going for. It's definitely okay. It's edible, it's nice. It's got veggies in it. Could do a bit more seasoning. I'm going to add a bit more salt and pepper to it after I'm done with this video, so I can finish it. Obviously it's already got quite a lot of salt in it, but that's what you have to do if you want flavour. Obviously if you nuke something, the flavour goes out a wee bit. I think if you did it in the oven, it would taste a wee bit better, but it definitely does lack seasoning. I think it needs a bit of salt and pepper to give it a bit of a kick. But overall, it's okay. It's not bad. Not the best cottage pie I've ever had. Definitely not even the best cottage pie I've had from ASDA, but as far as a low calorie option goes, yeah, it's nice. It's doable, does a job, does what it needs to do, fills you up. You know, it's got the potatoey sort of mashed stuff on top, which is stodgy, so that will fill you up. So that's what you want, low calories that'll fill you up so you don't get hungry. And yeah, it achieves that. So it really does, it gives you what you need. It does give you what you need, so I can't complain too hard. So yeah, that was it. That was the ASDA calorie counted less than 3% cottage pie. Can't complain. I think it was decent. It was I've had better cottage pies, but yeah, for 243 calories and the cost of like £1, it's not bad. It's not bad. Well, if you enjoyed this review, give the old thumbs up. If you've tried this before, let me know, because I'd like to know what you think of it. Subscribe to the channel so you can see any of the new videos that come up. I upload every Wednesday and every Sunday, as well as a few special videos every now and then for events like Halloween or Christmas, or you know, whatever. If there's something that I feel like celebrating, well, I'll maybe do a video on it. Yeah, follow me on Instagram as well. I post pictures on Instagram anytime I've uploaded something. You've got all kinds of stuff on Instagram as well if I've got anything coming up that is worthwhile watching. I've got another channel as well, Matty McHattie. Lots of different stuff on there. I do diet weeks, I do gaming, I do all kinds of crap on that channel. So check it out if you like, if you want to see more of my stupid looking face. And yeah, just go on the channel, have yourself a Snack Tube marathon. Loads of videos there now. Plenty to choose from, loads of different playlists based on different types of foods and stuff like that, so check it out. And I'm checking out the football just now, and it's still 1-0 to Man United, so I'm going to go and hope that Liverpool can score a goal or two, because I have got a line on, and right now I'm going to lose £5. So I will see you in the next video. You all take care of yourselves. I will catch you then. Cheers.